I never believed in ghost trains. People told stories in bars. Drivers swore they saw headlights in the mist, but I laughed it off. Trains are metal and engines, nothing more. At least, that's what I thought. Until the night I stepped onto a platform and boarded a train that didn't exist. It was late, past midnight. The station lights flickered, buzzing with dying electricity. I was the only one on the platform. My train was delayed, according to the empty board. That was when I heard it, the rumble of wheels, the whistle echoing too close. A train slid out of the fog. Old, blackened cars, windows glowing faintly yellow. The paint peeled like skin, the numbers rusted off. The doors opened with a sigh. I should have stepped back, but the cold night wind pushed me forward. My legs moved without asking permission. I boarded. The air inside was wrong. Heavy, sweet, like perfume mixed with rot. Seats stretched in rows, but every passenger sat unnaturally still, their faces pale, eyes downcast. Some twitched like marionettes on invisible strings. No one looked at me. The doors shut. The train lurched. Through the windows, darkness swallowed everything. No tracks, no city, no night sky, just endless black rushing past. I sat down near the middle. Across from me, an old man lifted his head. His skin sagged, mouth torn at corners into a permanent smile. "You're late," he whispered. My throat closed. For what? His eyes rolled white. For the last stop. Then his head fell forward, chin to chest, like a puppet released. I moved toward the next car. The sliding door groaned, stuck halfway before jerking open. Inside, silence. The car was empty, except for mirrors lining the walls. I saw myself 100 times, reflections flickering, but one didn't follow. It smiled when I didn't. Its lips mouthed words I couldn't hear. Then, the glass cracked. I ran. The next car was filled with children. Dozens sat in seats, wearing school uniforms decades out of date. Their eyes were hollow, mouths moving silently. In their hands, dolls stitched from rags and human hair. One girl turned. Her face was waterlogged, skin bloated. She pressed her doll's face against the glass of the window. The doll knocked. Knock, knock, knock. The whole car echoed with it. I stumbled back, hands shaking. The knocking grew louder, spreading through the walls of the train itself. A door slammed. The conductor entered. Tall, uniform tattered, cap pulled low. His face was hidden by shadow. "Tickets," he rasped. I don't have one." "Then you pay another way." He reached into my chest without touching me. My lungs seized. Breath caught. I gasped, fell to my knees. He drew his hand back, something invisible clenched in his fist. Then he slipped through the next door, gone. I needed air. I clawed a window open and pulled myself onto the roof. The train sped across nothing. Beneath us stretched black void. Sparks flew from wheels that rolled on invisible tracks. Wind howled, stinging my face. Ahead, I saw the engine. Its smokestack belched not smoke, but faces. Hundreds of them, screaming, twisting, dissolving into mist. One face looked like mine. I crawled forward, forcing myself across the roof until I reached the front. The cabin door swung open on its own. Inside, the driver sat slumped over controls. Flesh gone, only bones in uniform, yet his hands moved, pulling levers, turning wheels. His skull tilted toward me. "No getting off now," the jaw clattered. Behind him, the window showed not tracks, but water. Endless, black water, rushing. Pale hands reached from it, trying to grab the train. The train screeched. Sparks lit the void. We stopped on a platform that wasn't a platform, just planks floating above black swamp. The doors opened. Passengers rose in unison, heads snapped up, eyes glowing faintly. One by one, they shuffled out into the fog, vanishing into nothing. I stayed frozen. Then, a hand gripped my shoulder. The old man again, his torn smile stretched wider. "End of the line," he said. He pulled me toward the door. I resisted, heart pounding. No! But the train itself began to push me. Floor tilting, seats sliding, windows rattling. The entire car wanted me gone. At the last second, I threw myself the other way, back into the corridor. Doors slammed, locking the exit. The train screamed. Lights flickered red. Through windows, I saw the swamp again, but not endless. Houses jutted up, glowing faintly. And in every window, faces pressed against glass, knocking in rhythm. Knock, knock, knock. The sound filled my skull. I stumbled through cars that stretched forever, mirrors shattering, dolls laughing, passengers whispering my name wrong. At last, I collapsed onto a seat. My chest heaved, sweat soaking shirt. The train slowed. Doors hissed. When they opened, I wasn't at any station. I was back on my home platform. Morning light cut fog. People bustled, alive, normal. The ghost train was gone. I laughed, shaking, relief flooding me. Then I saw it. In my reflection on a vending machine window, my mouth smiled while mine stayed still, and faintly, inside my skull, the whistle blew.